Wake up at 7, take the dog out, then go to work, come back home, spend some time with your spouse, watch some series on Netflix, then go back to sleep and repeat it again and again and again until your life ends. If you're like me and don't want to live a life like this, watch this video until the end. I've always been thinking that there must be more to life than simply going to work, getting back home, and repeating this cycle again and again and again, and basically joining the rat race. Some of you might say, oh well, we have weekends, we have 2 days which are not the same. Really? So instead of working 8 hours a day, you go and waste these 8 hours on playing video games or watching a series or movies. So how is that different? So when I finally decided that I want to escape this rat race, I knew that it was time to reprogram my mindset, and here are 2 of the techniques that I used to do that. The first one I read about in a book. It's all about imagining and speaking to, figuratively of course, to your 80-year-old version. Take a moment and do this with me if you'd like. Close your eyes and think that you are now 80 years old and you're now thinking about your whole life that has passed away. As you might imagine, when you're 80 years old, you don't have much power left, and all you have is thinking about how your life went and was it a good enough life, did you do everything that you could, and was it really a valuable one, or did you just spend it away wasting it? Do you think that your 80-year-old version will be thankful for all the parties that you have gone to? Or do you think that he will be thankful for all the hours you spent playing video games, and now that you're 80 years old you don't even remember most of the video games that you played? Will he be proud of all the decisions that you have taken when you've had to choose between the easy path, the path that everyone else is going on, or between choosing the hard path, the one that no one is going on and that you had to be the first one to go through? And most importantly, will he be sorry for the potential that he could have achieved? You might be 20 years old right now and you might think you have your whole life ahead, and I know that some kind of famous people out there have been saying that, well, 20 is nothing, you have so much more to live and you can change everything when you're 50 years old or when you're 60 years old and you're halfway there. Okay, right? But still, when you're 80 years old, if you have wasted half of your life until 40 doing things that are irrelevant, do you think that you feel good about yourself? The second technique, which is pretty much similar to the first one, but it's for more religious people, is about imagining that the worst punishment in the afterlife would be to meet the best version that you could have been. This one I know might sound a bit harsh, but it's crucial that we understand we may not be giving the best of ourselves right now, and that we can push harder and harder and not waste away our years. There is much more to life than what is happening to us currently. Our mindset is only programmed to think about the small kind of things happening around us, and we sometimes can't even realize how bigger the world is and how much more we can achieve and how much we're actually capable to do, because we think we have some kind of limit to ourselves. I've also said this in previous videos about people idolizing some kind of a famous person. You shouldn't be idolizing those people, you should be seeing those people as an example to yourself, as an example to what could be achieved by you. They are not some kind of a supernatural human being. You can also achieve that. Now, to go back to the technique, when you meet your best version that you could have been and you start talking with them about all the things you could have done, and then imagine that you have to do that for eternity, I believe this will be a pretty bad experience. Now, since the video became way too dark, I think, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have any kind of fun or any kind of time where you enjoy yourselves, but we need to be weighing down all the things that we are doing. On one side, we have all the things we need to do to push harder to go ahead and achieve our goals, and on the other side, we have things which are not so important and we should be skipping them most of the time and choosing what's more important. And I'm speaking from experience. When I became a student for the first time, I wanted to go out with other people, I wanted to be at different parties, I wanted to spend some time, meet new people, and I know that this might sound amazing to you, but what I thought was, if I'm doing everything that everybody else around me is doing, how am I supposed to achieve more goals than them? It just didn't make any sense. That's why with time I started switching some parties with staying at home, learning new things and reading books and going to courses, and in the long run this helped me. There is a great saying that goes like this: if you want to achieve what others want, you have to do what others don't. Use these two techniques and I hope that you'll be able to reprogram your mindset and achieve your goals in life. Talking about achieving your goals, make sure you watch the rest of my videos because they will help you do exactly that. See you there.